Hey guys, I'm cmasupra and I hope this is recording because the game is still loading and I'm getting 6 frames a second, now 4 frames a second. But welcome to another Company of Heroes 2 video. This is going to be a live commentary because I felt like doing something a bit different for a change. I normally do those post commentaries. Let's do a live commentary for a change. So I'm playing as the Germans. Let's go ahead and build tier 1 right next to the Pioneers and on the same side of the headquarters the Pioneers are on because it doesn't actually matter where you build buildings in this game. Now this is Longriskaya Winter, and for those of you who watched my live stream or my live stream archive, you will know that this is the same map that I played in that Longriskaya tournament, and it's the map that I lost on, so we'll have to see how this goes. One thing I will say is that there are currently 4 people playing in Company of Heroes 2, because it's 3 AM here in the middle of the US, and that means it's early morning in Europe. And because the US and Europe are the 2 main player bases for this game, and nobody, or really very few people are awake during the night, there's not very many people playing. Wrong building. Build another Grenadier squad. So let's send this Grenadier squad over to the middle. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that if you are watching this, that means this turned out to be a good game. If you are not watching this, that means that there's no record of me ever having tried to play this game or anything like that, so you can just completely ignore what I'm saying because it doesn't exist. But like I said, you're only seeing this if it is a good game. I prefer to not upload bad games, so if it is a bad game, you won't be hearing this or seeing this. Let's send you guys over here, my second Grenadier squad, and then let's move the waypoint to the same place the HQ waypoint is at. Not too far forward, but still forward enough that I should notice them if I forget that I built something out of some building. Waypoints are good for that, because I tend to forget when I build stuff. Build an MG. If you hear a scraping in the background, that's my mouse pad. I at one point noticed that my new mouse pad is really, really loud in my mic compared to my previous one. I mean, this one's not too loud, but it's really loud compared to the previous one, so I might just go back to the previous one. But if you do hear scraping, let me know in the comments, because if people do hear it and it's annoying, then I will go back to the old mouse pad, which I am not against. This one is not that much better in reality. I was expecting far more from it than I got. You know, your engineers are going to win at long range, but not at close range, especially not backing up. Unlike in Company of Heroes 1, if you're backing up, you don't fire your guns, whatever they may be. Yeah, he got into that building, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to just lure him without going into too much deep snow. There's a ton of deep snow on this map. Get a mortar, the MG itself is freezing. Do that. Actually, these guys are taking rounds, so MG, get back over here. Go in that building. That'll be good. Yeah. And he has no interest in doing that. These guys are so dead if I don't retreat them. So obviously, I would want to retreat them. Oh yeah, he's trying to flank me. He is not going to flank me because of this MG. MG, you better attack these. Oh no. No. Oh, get back in the house. Get back in the house, MG. And now he's coming here and I have to go through deep snow. This is not good. You know, climb the fence. He probably won't have the micro to climb the fence. Most people don't. They just go around because they right-click away from the fence. Then go over here. Mortar, go right there. It's close enough to do a lot of damage. Okay, you need to die. I have a retreated Pioneer squad. I wish I had rifle grenades, but obviously I'd have to take to tier 2 to get those, so I clearly don't have them. Yeah, Mortar, barrage the house. I was wondering how I was going to deal with that. Mortar, you had the great idea, not me. Good idea, Mortar. I like your thinking. The Mortar thinks better than I do. I built another Grenadier squad, by the way, just because I seem to be losing this fight over the entire map, really. But now it seems that I'm winning, because this one conscript squad that was over here got suppressed, had to back up. Oh, that's a big loss for my enemy. He just lost the entire conscript squad. 0 kills on my mortar, even though he just killed like 5 men. I think 1 guy was dead in that squad. So, bravo, mortar. Okay, MG, Now is when it's a good thing to right-click outside the house. I do like that change, by the way. Now you can select the MG and just right-click outside the house, and it'll automatically take the MG out of the house, or whatever you have in the house, and send it over there. When did I send you this far forward, mortar? I do not remember doing such things. Let's go capture that. Actually, capture this point with the mortar. Grenadier squad, you can go right there, next to the fence. You have reinforced quite a while ago. Let's go ahead and build a med bunker. I get the feeling I'm going to need it. Mortar setup. So tell him to barrage, and then tell him to stop by pressing H, which is that. What am I telling him to do? Oh, S. Yeah, I forgot to change to S in this game. I use special keys on my keyboard for everything, so I don't even know the shortcut keys in reality. I just know what they are on my keyboard and what spot they're in. That's a scout car. I heard a vehicle, and it's a scout car. Okay, so MG, you're not needed over there at all in any way, shape, or form. You are needed over at my cutoff point. That is much more important. Med bunker, you are healed, so come help the forces in the middle here. These guys might be able to get the Panzerfaust off. MG. What does he have in there? Flame, okay. Good to know. Okay, I have a Grenadier squad somewhere here. That is not the way. Oh gosh, that squad is so doomed. Mortar needs to back up. This squad needs to come forward. I have another Grenadier squad. Here it is. Wait for them to capture the point and then come over here. Because I'm going to need your help. That MG is so screwed. Yeah, mortar, you go there. He has a sniper, doesn't he? I heard a sniper. He probably has a sniper. It's not good for me. I'm not seeing a sniped message, but he probably has a sniper. Oh, yep, there it is. Why wasn't I getting a sniped message? There we go, there's one. Okay, Panzerfaust went off. Mortar is doing its job. Yeah, it's doing damage. Yeah, Pioneers go there. Mortar needs to retreat. This is not good for me. Let's build another Pioneer squad. I'm gonna need some vehicles to deal with this. This is crazy. Okay, good. They're getting healed. He didn't take much territory with that onslaught, but he did kill a lot of infantry and thus take a lot of my manpower. Pioneer squad, you're gonna go around the back of the map. Right-clicking on the minimap is a good feature I'm glad that they added. I very much like the feature. You guys need to retreat once they're on the map, because I want you to build tier 2 for me. Pressing T, there we go. Pressing what would be T in my keyboard. It's capturing the middle point there, that is fine. You can have the VP. I'm not particularly bothered by that. I don't need VPs right now. What I need is called vehicles. Oh yeah. Sniper. He has an MG of mine. Oh yeah. Ooh, I already got one of these guys. And there goes the sniper. Okay, that was a turnaround point. Except he has another sniper. Oh, wonderful. Okay, well I know where his MG is because I saw it firing out of that house. And I doubt that he's moving it, although he might be. That's why he might have lost that other snipers, because he's moving his MG. So he might be trying to suppress me here. Okay, good. You know what I could really do is warm up. Pioneers, go capture that fuel, and the VP, and then the munitions. You're not suffering from cold anymore. Light armor, roast them with your flamethrower. And you are not gonna win that fight. Oh geez, mortar retreat. Oops. That was a mistake. Okay, so I'm sure I'm... Hello. And you are too close for me to use a Molotov. Not a Molotov, rifle grenade. Let's get Panzer Grenadiers out here. Okay, shoot one right there. That is just within range. He's gonna lose a lot. Oh yeah, lots of health loss there. He's gonna have to buy the medic thing, or lose those men, one of the two. Flamer upgrade on the half track. because I don't want to use it as a way to carry troops. I don't think it'll be too useful as that. Put the mortar over there, capture this point, start capturing this point. He's sniping me, isn't he? He is sniping me. Where from? Over there. I can't do anything about that. Should I retreat and save my manpower? I'm going to say no for now, but I might change my mind. Okay, he has this building, so mortar that. You guys go all the way over there, and then over here to the half track, basically. We'll capture this point without being seen, possibly. Okay. I might, just might, be able to come back from this. Yeah, let's roast that building. I'm cutting him off here, but at the same time I'm not because he has the middle VP. Let's go ahead and tech up. We don't want to tech up too late. Yeah. Perfect. You have eliminated the target. That is great. Half track. Go over to the middle. He has a mortar set up. They got the engine. Oh. Okay, but he lost the squad, so that's good. This squad needs to come and repair this half track. Yeah, use a rifle grenade and then retreat. Yeah. I know I'm triple capped on VPs, by the way, so don't be worrying about that. I'm fully aware of it. I'm not particularly worried about it. This squad needs to go attack that mortar. You guys need to repair. You need to build tier 3 because I just teched to it. Build it over there since that's where I have room. You're retreating. Perfect. Let's decap this VP now. Or cap it for ourselves, one of the two. But just within range. Those conscript squad, that conscript squad is quite doomed. I like how this turned around. His scout car annihilated so much of my infantry, but then I managed to turn this around. I can't remember how. I know I killed one of his conscript squads over here. I somehow managed to outflank him, I guess. I'm capturing territory he can't defend, and it's flustering him. So that's a good strategy. Let's put the waypoint for this out here, actually. No, these are vehicles. Put it out here. Someplace out in the open on a road. I'll save up for the Panzer IV. How much fuel? 115. So 2 more minutes, basically. You know, he took this point back. Let's not go take it from him. Let's get our defense going again. Half track is repaired. Let's put it here. It'll ambush anything that tries to come here. It'll be great. Let's buy another PG squad. And flamers, let's go capture that BP and then capture that, and there's a sniper somewhere. Wonderful. Okay, where is it? It is... he's... okay, he's doing that to me. Wow! Quit sniping me, yeah! Retreat, snipers! Haha! Oh, that's a heavy mortar, isn't it? The 120? Yeah. I hate that thing so much. It really shouldn't be in the game. It is overpowered. If there is an overpowered mortar, it is that one, because the other mortars are no longer overpowered. They used to be, but they're not anymore. They fixed it. That 120 mil, though, despite the fact that it's very expensive compared to the other ones, is still overpowered in my opinion. So I do need to repair that. Oh, good. Repair the half track. Getting lots of kills out of it. How many kills does it have? 10 kills. How many vehicles? 0 vehicles, but still 10 infantry kills. I believe it's paid for itself at this point, but I would still like to keep it alive, obviously. Hey, my mortar killed 2 people. Although, granted, it did actually kill like 7 at this point. Half track is kaput. That is not good. Fine. I'm not going to rebuild it. Instead, I'm going to build a Panzer IV. Nope. Panzerfaust is what I meant. Panzerfaust it. I don't care if he can repair it immediately. Just Panzerfaust it anyway. That was the most useless Panzerfaust I've ever seen. They Panzerfausted it. It did no damage. What is up with that? I have no idea what's up with that. That was the most anticlimactic Panzerfaust I've ever seen. Tellermine. I'm going to place one right there. Okay, so he has an Su-85, which means it's not going to do much of my infantry. It will annihilate my Panzer IV, which is coming out at some point. In fact, it is almost done, and I'm not going to cancel it. I have the option, but I'm not going to do it. Reason being that... all those pioneers are dying. But reason being that I feel it'll still be helpful wherever the Su-85 is not. Yeah, you see me laying this mine, don't you? You don't want to come here, do you? So that's good. He won't have as many avenues of entrance, so now let's retreat because they're freezing to death or something. I don't know. They're dying. They weren't at the bottom of their... oh, you killed my mortar. They weren't at the bottom of their temperature level, but they froze to death somehow. Okay, Panzer IV, you're going to go right there immediately, because the Su-85 is at the bottom of the map, so let's go to the top, then go over here and find this scout car and kill it. This is not going to be a winning fight for me. Let's not waste the munitions, because I need Panzerschrecks right now. Let's also grab a pack, because I need to deal with the Su-85. You guys need to warm up. You should recrew the mortar and then retreat. You need to warm up. I sure do have reports of infantry freezing to death. I want to buy that MG, but at the same time I shouldn't. I'm going to keep you here, Panzer IV. If he brings his Su-85, he won't be able to successfully flank. I would hope. Mortar needs to retreat. PGs need to retreat now. No, let's not go to the middle of the map with the Panzer IV, because the Su-85 is still very much there. 120, right? Yeah, 120. Capture that, and then go over there. And capture that point. If he's going with Su-85s, I'm tempted to go with the Elephant and also spotting scopes. Let's get Panzerschrecks on this squad. Or should I do it on this squad? Which squad should I do it on? Not this one. They need a anti-infantry. Let's do it on this one. So once they're done manning up, reinforcing, they will get Panzerschrecks. So these three squads are available. That Pioneer squad is as well. His Su-85, I guarantee, is coming for this Panzer IV. I guarantee it. Yep. It's just a question of where the Su-85 is, and I wanted to find out where it was, is why I didn't move the Panzer IV. Go right there, next to the fireplace, but within range of... Okay, he has two Su-85s, Panzer IV. Go over here, go into my base. Panzerschreck squad can be over there, ready to take care of those Su-85s that are inevitably coming. Do I have a mortar? I do have a mortar. It is within range, perfect. Let's move it up though. Okay, you guys are freezing. I acknowledge that. Okay, good. My brave infantry is dying. Who is dying? I don't know. Somebody's dying though. I know that much. That fireplace is still intact. Perfect. You just can't mouse over it because it's pretty much dead. Yeah. I shouldn't have... How many mortars do you have? He knows they're overpowered. Look at that. He knows they're overpowered. He's buying plenty of them. Okay, I'm retreating a Pioneer squad. That is good. That'll be useful. Let's get some Panzerschrecks out here. I'm getting sniped from over there. Okay, you need to retreat. You're the one getting sniped. More Panzer Grenadiers? I think so. Let's go with more Panzer Grenadiers. This pack can go over here. Mortar. I really would like for you to be in cover. Prepare the Panzer IV, go capture that point, then that point, then that point with this Grenadier squad. Okay. And his snipers are retreating, perfect. Let's bundle grenade and get some grenadiers firing on this. Ooh, this is a Vet 2 squad. Vet 2 AT gun. Pack. I could buy another Panzer IV, that is entirely an option. He is mortaring this to death, so let's move it over there. You need to retreat. Yeah, you need to retreat. You know what? Where do you think his Su-85s are? Because we don't know. Where do you think they are? Let's get a spotting scope before the MG. Very rarely do I ever do that, but let's do it in this case, because I feel like it's going to help on the Panzer IV against these Su-85s that I can't seem to find. So the enemy is taking our territory, huh? You are fully healed. You have no Panzerschreck, okay. I'm going to place you over here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to place you over here because my opponent is attacking over there. Should I triple cap my opponent? Should I do it? Should I do it? Nah, let's not. We'll capture this fuel point. That's more important to prevent more Su-85s from appearing. You three are ready. Mortar team's getting shelled. Okay, move the pack forward as well as this squad. You need to retreat, mortar. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anti-grenadiers. Yes, kill the engineer squad. Now go attack this squad of snipers. It's only one, right? Seems to be. There's one guy dead. Can I kill the other guy? That would be very, very nice. Yeah. That's the second sniper squad I've killed, right? I believe it is. He's not using his snipers appropriately, so this is awesome. Panzer IV, you're going to come on the left side of the map so that the Su-85s don't shoot at you. You will not win against two of them, guaranteed. You guys recrew the pack. That pack is going to be nice to have. I have these three squads, which can handle... What is that? Guards rifles. Yeah. Let's recrew that and then retreat. Oh yeah, this squad's in perfect position to throw bundle. You guys can charge in. Oh yeah. His unit preservation is going down. He's lost that squad. Oh yeah. Perfect. What did he drop? DP light machine gun. I will give that to my pioneers. This squad is so screwed, this Panzerschreck squad. Yep, there they go. And it's GG. So that's a 22-minute, 44-second game. That's funny. 22-44. 22 times 2 is 44, and they're both double digits with the exact same number. Funny times. So I lost in the early game, which is very unusual for me. Normally, if I win a game, it's because I'm winning in the early game, and I end up winning because of the early game. I tend not to win long games because my micro just kind of goes down the drain in the longer games. In this case, it was the opposite. I did a little bit worse in the early game, and then I somehow made a comeback, and ooh, a Katyusha. He really likes his artillery. And that's about to send me on a rant. This is not the appropriate video for that rant, but I'll go ahead and begin my rant. The Russians just have too much artillery. They have 120mm mortars, they have Katyushas, they have Su-76s that have the artillery barrage ability for free. They have ZIS AT guns, which have the barrage ability for some munitions cost, 60, 80, or 120. I can't remember the exact number. I believe it's 60 or 80. And they just have too much artillery. They really do. So that's my mini rant. I'll go about that longer when I get a full artillery game, which I have gotten before, but I decided against making a video on it because of certain reasons. I don't remember what those reasons were, or else I would tell you. Yeah. Luckily he didn't get too much artillery this game, but he was planning on it. Oh, he was planning on it. I wonder why he said GG, though. I mean, I had only simply weakened his two Su-85s, and he did... he is not even in range of this Pack 40, so the only things doing damage were the Panzerschreck squads. But I guess I had my Panzer IV, I had more infantry than he did. He had a conscript squad, And that was really all he had left. Well, I had a Panther Grenadier squad, 2 Grenadier squads, and a Pioneer squad. So I had more infantry than he did. He had more tanks and vehicles, I guess just tanks really, and mortars than I did, but those are not going to win you a game, especially the Su-85s against infantry. They will make my infantry jump back if I try to charge, and they will every once in a while kill a single soldier, but they're not too good against infantry. They're mainly good against vehicles. And even if I click on it, it says effective against enemy armor at long range, inaccurate when firing on the move. That's totally irrelevant, but effective against enemy armor at long range. So it's good against tanks. It's a tank destroyer. Anything without a turret is called a tank destroyer. I did manage to cap all the way out here, so that is good. My Panzer IV, 2 kills, and they're both infantry kills, which is what I would expect. What happened to his scout car? I think I heard it die somewhere here. I think when my pack first came out, my scout car, or his scout car, well, okay, let me start over. When my pack first came out, it was facing this way, like this one is, just a little bit further back, closer to my base. And his scout car happened to run in front of the field of view of my pack, and my pack just single-shotted it or something. I heard the scout car die. I heard something die. So I was just like, okay, I don't have to deal with that anymore in the back of my head. It wasn't in the front of my head. It wasn't something I could say because it only registered in the back for some odd reason. But I think I killed his scout car at some point. I don't see the wreckage here, though. I would imagine it's somewhere in this arc. Is that the scout car wreckage? That might be it right here. There is a wheel there, and that looks like an engine from the scout car. I know it's not any of my vehicles because I only built one, and the Panzer IV is still alive. No, I built a half-track, but that died over here. This is the wreck for my half-track. So that's got to be a scout car. So like I said, the pack was further back, basically in this direction, though. So yeah, there goes his scout car. So that was good. He didn't do too well with his snipers. He lost 2 squads of snipers, I'm pretty sure. So that's 720 manpower lost. He did do a lot of mental damage and manpower damage with them, but he didn't last too long to do a lot of damage in terms of manpower, only mentally. This was a Vet 2 squad, but I have 2 Vet 2 Grenadier squads, so his Vet 2 squad wouldn't be much of a matchup. If my Panzer IV had come down here, if the game had lasted longer, that Katyusha would have been dead. But 2 120mm mortars, really. These are 120mm, right? Both of them? Yeah, they both are. Wow. So now let's go take a look at the graphs. I know I'm rambling on here, but that is fine. I'm talking about important stuff. His army value is higher than mine at the end of the game, and he's the one who said GG. Oh, I forgot to say GG. I wonder if he's still in here by any chance. Probably not, but GG. Yeah, he just said GG and quit the game. I forgot to say GG myself. So he had a higher army value towards the end of the game there. That's a bit interesting. He did lose a lot right there in that one fight, but then he gained it back very quickly, probably with the Su-85s, if I had to guess. That's about when they showed up, I think. Resource float. He floated more resources than I did, so that's a sign of a lesser skilled player. And points held. I actually had less points held for quite a while. In fact, that's probably the time I was triple capped, and I didn't care that I was triple capped, because I was worrying about just getting an advantage on my opponent in terms of manpower and just pushing him back off the map before I dealt with the fact that I was triple capped in terms of VPs. But as you can see, I did push him off the map successfully. I still had more map control over here in this part, but then it became about even. So, yeah. That's probably when I was triple capped. It's pretty interesting. So, those are the graphs. He was definitely a lesser skilled player than I was, but he did really well with that scout car. I was not prepared to deal with it, even though I had Panzerfaust. And there was one Panzerfaust that did absolutely nothing. That was a bit weird. Anyways, I think that'll do it for this video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys. But here we go, another Stuka bombing strike coming right here. Oh yeah. That is 2 Guards Rifle Infantry squads and an MG completely obliterated. And that was my MG42 as well, so he's lost the MG42.